Here's our 2013 Chevy Equinox LTZ. Front wheel drive. It's the 3.6 liter V6 engine. This does have a salvage title due to a light front end accident here. No airbags were deployed whatsoever. There was no engine, no drivetrain damage. It was just the front bumper cover, hood, and one fender, I believe it was. You can see everything's fine up front, everything's nice and clean. Hood shuts fine, everything lines up. The gaps coming down the sides and the front are really well. Tread depth there. Since there's only about 24,000 miles, I believe, on this, the tread depth is almost, I would say, 80% or better, 70% or better. And being an LTZ, it does have every option, just about every option, I should say. I think the only option that this one is missing is just the moonroof. But as you can see, we've got crash alert here. Touchscreen radio, heated seats, leather seats, power passenger, and then of course it'll be power driver seat when we get over to the other side. And here, if you look ever so slightly, you can see there's a little door ding there. And then back here, there's just a couple little scratches. I think this one I can't feel with a fingernail, so those would buff off. Of course, we've got your backup camera here. Power rear liftgate. Of course, our shade. This is a sliding rear back seat, so it will slide forward and back. And then the back seats do recline back, as well as obviously forward. There is also one more scratch right there. Of course, power driver seat. I'll go ahead and shut it off. I'll open my driver door and we can do a fresh restart. I do only have one key for this. It does have remote start and of course power rear liftgate on the key fob. Now, starting it up fresh. See, everything goes out. It's just telling me to put my seatbelt on there, so we'll go ahead and put that on, and then that light will go out. And the only light on right now is the mile per hour there. Currently there's 26,334 miles. We do have Bluetooth hands-free. Of course, your collision alert and your cruise control is here. Here in the center console, you have your USB hookup. And then we have home link up above, your dome lights, and then power rear liftgate controls. And we'll just take it out for a little drive. Now this does have the V6 engine. You know, a lot of people rave about the the 2.4 liter 4-cylinders that get 32 miles per gallon. However, if you Google around on the internet, you'll see that nobody really gets that 32 miles per gallon that's claimed. I believe most people end up usually getting around 26, 27 miles per gallon with a 4-cylinder. And that's right around the ballpark of the 6-cylinder. So you only, in all reality, just losing a couple of miles per gallon for the V6, but you get a lot more power. It drives more like a normal vehicle. Of course, you have a lot of passing power. You know, 4-cylinder at 55 miles an hour, if you kick it down to go past a car, you really don't have that power to do it. The V6 has much more power. It drives a lot better. It's much more responsive. Personally, the V6 is my favorite engine of the two. However, if you're not looking to drive much for highway miles at all, maybe the 4-cylinder might be your better option. I just don't think the 4-cylinder drives very well at highway speeds. Now this here, we have had it aligned and serviced. You can see we're doing about 41 miles an hour here. Got my hands off the steering wheel. We're still going straight down the road. Still not touching the steering wheel here. Hands here. We're still going straight, and I'll hit the brakes good and hard. You can see there is no brake steer. It doesn't jerk one way or the other when under heavy braking. There's no shimmies, no shakes, no thumps or cluds or anything like that. You know, give it a little harder gas here. You can see just how well it accelerates. Again, we're doing pretty close to highway speeds here. My hands here, I'm not touching the steering wheel. Very quiet, no rattles. In the center console, I do not have an owner's manual, or in the glove box, there is no owner's manual. We've personally driven this Equinox, I would say right around 500 miles since the accident. Haven't had a lick of worries whatsoever. Runs and drives flawlessly. So if you have any questions, always feel free to call us or email us. Thank you very much.